Let me ask, are men today weak? And if so, what can we do about it?
If you look at data, yes. From 1960 till today, our population has increased around 90%. But in 1960, 7 million people used to live by themselves. Today's 38 million.
Whoa.
442% increase, right? So what happens when we're alone? You don't have competition kicking your ass, challenging you, pushing you, having all that stuff taking place. Standards today are slightly lower. You can look at strength with men, with boys, what they have going on. Then there's another data that's deeply concerning when you look at from 1940, the percentage of kids that were born to a single mother in 1940 was 4%. 1940, 4%. That means 96% of kids that were born in 1940 were born in a household of a mom and a dad. In today, we went from 4% in 1940 to 40% today.
Whoa.
That's 10x, a data we do not want to be bragging about. By the way, worldwide, we're the worst when you look at data. China, India, they keep it together. We don't keep it together. Middle Easterns, they keep it together. Muslims keep it together. But in America, we've gone a completely different way. Now, some people will say this was FDR's bad policies because the whole welfare state. Some will say this was Lyndon Johnson. But regardless who we choose to blame and put the responsibility on, here's what we will look at. A father offers two things that naturally comes to him when it comes on to boys. So when we're talking choose your enemies wisely, I'm talking to Tom Brady and I said, Tom, when I look at somebody that does something very big, they have three things in common. One, they experienced unconditional love. So somebody that no matter what you did, you got arrested. Oh my God, babe, are you okay? What happened in jail? Did they do anything to you? Like you can't do nothing wrong in this person's eye. Like you actually understand, I cannot believe this human being loves me and I can go to jail. You still love me. Freaking awesome, right? We need that. The second thing we need is an unbelievable amount of pain from someone you loved. Meaning, no matter what you and I do, we can never make this person happy. You can win Mr. Olympia. You can become a billionaire. You can become a president. You can become whatever you want to become. This to this person's eye, it's always going to be like, yeah, whatever, but yeah, whatever. So you're never going to win this person. And your entire life, you're pursuing converting this person and baptizing them into finally celebrating your success, right? And the last thing was, you choose your enemies wisely. Brady chose his enemies wisely. Dana White chose his enemies wisely. You got a lot of these guys that you look at. So where am I going with this? You come back to the boys you're asking about. Young boys not having a father. Father gives one of three elements that you need. As a kid growing up, you have to be loved, but you need somebody you fear and you need somebody you respect. If a boy is raised, most boys you get to an age, I remember one time I'm 14 years old, my mom is hitting me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Your hand hurts. What are you doing? It's the last time she hit me. Because it hurt her when she's hitting me. I'm 14 years old, it's doing nothing to me. That was the last time. I said, you can hit me all you want, it's not going to do anything to me. So what happened in that moment? I no longer feared her. I no longer saw her from an authority place. I just saw her from a place that I love her. Not fear, not respect, like you're going to make me do something, you can't make me do anything. I'm coming home at 10 o'clock. My parents were divorced. I'm coming home whatever time I come home. Where were you? Not your business, I'm home, right? That kind of respect that a kid will have. But a father, if you have fear, respect, and love, that boy has the highest likelihood of doing something big with his life. Our current incentive program in America, our current tax system in America, doesn't reward husband and wives having kids together. That decreases the chances of a boy being raised by a father. What does it do? Produces reckless criminals, produces kids that don't have order, produces kids that think they can do whatever they want to do, and essentially they become net negative to society. So you ask me the question, I would say, yes, but it's a